Right, here's Hilary going full mask off and just openly advocating totalitarianism.
If the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control.
We lose total control. So it's clear what she's saying. You understand what she's saying. If the platforms, the social media platforms, cannot be bullied by the states into censoring us, right, into suppressing our voices, then she used the word we, right, they lose total control. They can feel it slipping, they know it's happening, and they are doubling down with ever more desperate censorship in order to try to, as she admits, retain control. That, of course, means that liberalism is conceding that it cannot sustain itself without becoming totalitarian, right? Without suppressing freedom of speech completely. That's not the sign of an ideology that's doing well or that has a future. So, I mean, what this means, of course, is that liberalism is already dead, right? At the point at which liberalism is conceding that it can no longer sustain itself without becoming totalitarian and suppressing free speech, with simply becoming authoritarian, at that point, liberalism has negated itself, right? That means that liberalism is already dead, effectively. It's a zombie. Some of us are still under the impression that, we're in a liberal society. You're not. It's over. It's dead. Look, Hilary's admitting it, and it's clear that that's the situation. So liberalism has already negated itself. Liberalism is already dead. And therefore they have already lost control, right? Now, what that means, of course, is that there are only two paths we can take from here. There's a path to right authoritarianism and there's a path to left authoritarianism. I promise you, you do not want the latter, right? The latter is always the authoritarian imposition on the majority of a delusional end state by a tiny minority, whereas the other one is always populist, right? That's the choice that we're facing.